Over the years, we've seen all kinds of campers and mobile homes come and go, but every once in a while something pops up that makes you stop and go, okay, that's actually clever. That's exactly what the Hitch Hotel is. It's basically a small fiberglass box on wheels, or sometimes without wheels, and somehow it manages to be smart, practical, and surprisingly affordable all at once. If this is your first time hearing about the Hitch Hotel, you're in for a treat, because this thing offers a genuinely different way to go glamping. And if you've followed it for years, this might feel like a nice walk down memory lane, or maybe even the nudge you needed to finally consider owning one. What really makes the Hitch Hotel special is how this unassuming little box transforms into a legit on-road bedroom for two people. The magic is in its telescoping design. Built on sliding rails, the Hitch Hotel expands in minutes, sometimes even seconds, turning from a compact cube into a surprisingly roomy sleeping space. That alone makes it one of the most compact RV concepts out there. On top of that, it's incredibly light. The newer Traveler version weighs just 980 pounds dry, yet it can handle a total load of up to 1,500 pounds, which is pretty impressive for something this small. Back in 2021, I looked at one of the earliest versions, and that thing didn't even have an axle or wheels. It mounted directly onto your vehicle's hitch using a custom system, and it weighed only about 240 pounds dry. No wonder people were buzzing about it at the time. The reason they've been able to keep the weight so low comes down to the material choice. The Hitch Hotel is built from layered fiberglass, a material the RV industry has been refining for decades and is now making a strong comeback. Fiberglass just makes sense here. When it's done right, it can last for decades with basic care. Add in proper sealing between the layers, kind of like an onion, and you end up with a simple, durable mobile shelter that doesn't try to be more complicated than it needs to be. It's not about luxury overload, it's about having something that just works. One of the most popular versions over the years has been the Traveler. This model took the original Hitch Hotel idea and dropped it onto a small trailer, added windows, an AC unit, and even a front storage box. By 2023, it really felt like the concept had matured into a more complete product. They even pushed things further with an off-road version, featuring upgraded suspension, beefier wheels, and side fenders for people who wanted to wander a little farther off the beaten path. Now, here's where things get a bit mysterious. If you head to the Hitch Hotel website today, you'll still see a shop button, but clicking it just loops you back to the homepage. You can leave your email and hope someone reaches out, but there's no clear checkout process. That said, the company does appear to still be alive and kicking. As for pricing, the most recent numbers floating around are from 2023. Back then, the Traveler had a base price of $9,800. That was before any upgrades, and there were quite a few optional extras even then. The site also teased future add-ons like bike racks, a kitchen setup, and plumbing with a water pump. That would have been a big step up from its original identity as a simple bedroom on wheels. And honestly, that simplicity is exactly why a lot of people love it. If you're someone who just wants a light, affordable camper to escape to a lake, a beach, or a mountain pass for the weekend, the Hitch Hotel makes a strong case for itself. Sometimes, all you really need is a dry, safe place to sleep, and everything else is optional, depending on how rugged you're willing to be. The Traveler is the most fully equipped version we've seen, and even then, it keeps things pretty straightforward. You get essentials like a battery charger, a 300-watt solar blanket, insulation, AC and heating ducts, USB ports, padded flooring, LED lighting, and some tie-down points for gear. It's not flashy, but it's cozy enough to feel like a temporary home. Personally, I think the Hitch Hotel fits perfectly into the fast-paced, adventure-first lifestyle a lot of people are living right now. For an outdoorsy couple that doesn't mind skipping built-in kitchens and bathrooms, it's kind of ideal. I can also see it being used in some really creative ways. Picture it hitched behind a big RV and used purely as a kid's bedroom, freeing up the main interior. Or imagine dropping it near a mountain ridge, beach, or lakeside, unhitching your vehicle, and using it as a base camp you can come and go from for a few days. Even hunters could get real use out of it with the right setup and a bit of camo,